Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out about your immediate future. I've got 7 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the Amethyst. Group 2 is the green Aventurine. Group 3 is the red Jasper. Group 4 is the Smokey Quartz. Group 5 is the rose Quartz. Group 6 is the orange Calcite. And Group 7 is the white Quartz. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice, otherwise I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Anders Problems featuring Emerson. I can be wrong, I can be selfish and say some shit that is cold. But I can't be something I'm not. I got too many problems, but you still love me like I don't got problems. That's why when the money comes in, I'ma tell you go see the world. That's why I only talk about you when I talk to another girl. When my life goes upside down, you show girl. Still thinking about you when I'm sober. I look for you in tsunamis, I look for you in a hurricane. Then you have some channeled messages, and you guys got loads. And you have, there is a good thing on the agenda. Lonely morning and a great afternoon. A lovely message will be here. There is a meeting in the rain. End worry and smile more. You have I really care. Low mood. Worrying about an issue. Help is here. Lots of rainfall. A really rainy day. And tired. So I already feel like there might be some really extreme weather, like a lot of rain, maybe extreme winds. Maybe in some cases there might even be like hurricanes and tsunamis and things like that, so just be careful. But it does feel like there's going to be a lot of nice things as well, like someone to help you. Someone who really cares about you, a message from someone who cares, that maybe cheers you up from quite a dark mood. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Reflection. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Success. From the White Newman Tarot, you have the King of Swords. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Eight of Pentacles. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Five of Cups reversed. It's called Disappointment. And from the Neo Tarot, you have the Hanged Woman reversed. Very interesting. Yeah, I do feel like at some point in the day you're going to be feeling quite down, but I feel like you'll get out of it. You might be feeling quite stuck and depressed and in a period of kind of reflection and just being in your feelings, being in quite a difficult mood, and I feel like the weather will kind of reflect your mood. You might be feeling a bit cold. There also might be a specific person who's been cold with you who you might get like a warm, lovely message from that makes you feel better. And in general, you might just get a message that reassures you. It could be something to do with work, like a work success that stops you from worrying about something so much, or again, a relationship issue. And it does feel like there might be someone very wise who can help you, who can give you some advice. Someone to talk to, who's very intelligent. And for some of you, it could be like maybe something to do with a new job, or like someone who is very well connected, who you can speak to about a work issue, or just someone very knowledgeable. It feels like your work's going to be going very well, and what I'm seeing is your mood is just a bit low. And that might transition throughout the day, like you might start off worrying about a work issue and then realise that things are a lot better than you thought because of a message that you receive or something like that. Same with relationships, like someone might have been really cold and distant towards you. And things might have been really sad, and I feel like there's a turnaround happening. A change that's going to make you smile and come out of your worries. And it does feel like the next kind of 24-ish hours, maybe like, I don't know, maybe up to 48 hours. And it does feel like maybe someone's talking about you. It might be someone talking about you in relation to work and how well you're doing, or someone who's really interested in you, who cares about you and is talking about how much they care about you and how much they want to help and be there for you. You might start the day in or like the next period, like your very, very immediate future might be you, as I said, kind of looking back and feeling depressed. You might be stuck in the past, having a lot of memories coming back that are making you feel sad. You might feel like you've got a lot of problems and be really worrying. But I am seeing that at some point throughout the day, you're going to get on top of your thoughts and worries. And that might be because of help from somebody else. Or it could even be like if you've been worrying about money and like worrying about finding a job, you could be finding a job or something, like a message that reassures you in that way. But it does feel like something you've been waiting around for is happening, and it's going to allow you to stop waiting around and stop feeling so sad. And also to feel like you're more in control and be able to recognize your own success. Because it feels like you do have a lot of work to do, but it feels like your work's going very well. And I'm seeing that what's most important is like an attitude change that allows you to see your own success and see how capable you are. And see things in a less negative light. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group 1. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit different today. I'm having a bit of neck and shoulder pain. So yeah, I feel like I might be sounding a bit tense, but I hope you enjoyed that anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the green Aventurine. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Koji Radical Good. We gon' see some better days. It ain't good, but we okay. Know my blessings on the way. Know my angels keep me safe. I'ma always be okay. I'ma always be blessed up. Yes, I woke up knowing I'm good. Even when I'm stressed out, left out. Live right knowing I'm good. We've been through some hard times. Then you have some channeled messages. And you have fun. A letter. There is one problem. Grimy omen. Everything will be okay. And having a really good rest. I do feel like you guys are going to have a really good sleep at some point and wake up feeling really, really well rested and good, even though there might be some issues, just with that knowledge that everything's going to be fine and you can handle it because you've got energy from resting. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have energy balance. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like a more well-rested, well-balanced, just good kind of energy from you. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have blessings. From the White Newman Tower, you have the Eight of Pentacles. From the Healing Light Tower, you have the Knight of Cups. From the Sun and Moon Tower, you have the Emperor. And from the Neo Tower, you have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like you guys are going to be happy no matter what is going on. It does feel like there might be some little problems, or one problem in particular. It might be quite a big problem for some of you. It might be something that's quite stressful. It might be something that is quite like ominous, or you might be seeing omens, but it does feel like despite that there is a lot to be very thankful for and a lot to feel very blessed about. And I'm seeing you focusing on that. I'm feeling very grateful and feeling very happy. You might be with people having fun, or on your own even having fun. It feels like even if you are alone, you'll be having a great time and finding a way to enjoy yourself, finding a way to have pleasure. And I feel like you might find pleasure in even like in your work and the tasks that you're doing. Find satisfaction in being able to stay on top of everything, being able to get a lot accomplished, having fun with it. And you might receive, Spirit says a letter, but I'm just feeling messages of all kinds, and some of them might have difficult news, some of them might have problems, or there might be one problem in particular, but it does feel like you can handle it. But I'm also seeing like invitations of things that will be more fun, people sending you nice messages, people sending you messages of love. And yeah, maybe an opportunity to get together with friends or get together with loved ones. Or just really nice messages from people to enjoy, to like break up the hard work of the day, because I do feel like you're going to be quite productive. What I'm seeing is like a really good sleep, a really good rest, feeling really well balanced. Maybe doing some stretching, some yoga, some meditation, and getting in a really positive vibe. And even though you might have some difficulties in your situation, it feels like you just have that knowing of everything's good, everything's fine, and you know that you're able to work and make things better in your life is what I'm feeling. You're just going to be in a really good mood. And I do feel like that's going to be helped by other people around you, communication from other people around you that allows you to maybe go out and have a good time or just feel more loved. So yeah, really great reading, group 2. I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the red Jasper. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Berwin 100 Million. Wear my heart on my sleeve like a tat. Didn't buy this car to drive, I only bought this car so I could sleep in the back. Never trust a soul, I know how people are trash. Trying to make a tenner, I need to speak to my dad. So I send a text at 10:10. They know I got the best out. Can holler if you're stressed out. You know I put the P in depression. My daddy's overseas, you know I miss ya. Then you have some channeled messages, and you have starting fresh with things. And friend. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have sound. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have new beginnings. From the White Newman Tarot, you have the Ten of Pentacles. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Moon. And the Six of Cups. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Universe. And from the Neo Tarot, you have the Four of Swords. I do feel like you might have a friend around you. It might be someone you haven't heard from in a while. It also might be someone who owes you an apology. It might have been someone who's gone missing from your life. It might be someone you've been worried about. And I'm also feeling like you guys might not be feeling the best. You might be feeling a bit depressed. And this friend might come and cheer you up and make you feel better. It feels like you guys might be in need of a kind of fresh start. Spirit says starting fresh with things and you have new beginnings. And it might be that someone can help you out with this. Someone might be able to help you restart and put an end to old things. Because we have the Ten of Pentacles in the world, so there's the energy of completion here. And the Four of Swords, so it feels like you might need to complete a few things and have a rest, ready to have a new beginning. To be able to start fresh, to start a new cycle. And you might have the help of one of your dear friends or a family member, particularly maybe your dad. I'm feeling like you might have a lot of stress and depression under the surface, but just try and have a nice time with friends, try and keep it cool on the surface, but be feeling quite deeply about things and have quite a lot of emotion. And you might be struggling to trust this friend that comes in, especially if they haven't been around for a while. But if it's not you who's struggling with depression and being really stressed and feeling really down, it might be your friend who's been going through that. So try and be understanding. It feels like it's going to be quite a boring day for the most part, but I feel like you on the inside will be going through something quite significant on an emotional level is what I'm feeling, where you might be returning to some things from the past to look at them. And that might lead you to change some of your behaviours and your habits and start afresh. And yeah, I feel like you might have a friend who comes back and apologises and you might need to start afresh with your relationship with this person. It feels like quite a long-term, stable friendship. But they might just not have contacted you for a long time, or you might not have contacted this person for a long time. If you are having a hard time, it does feel like time to speak out to people who are friends, people who love you, your family. And try and have faith that some people are not trash, that some people are good. Because it does feel like there is a friend to care about you. There's someone there for you. There's someone understanding, someone who'll listen to you. And you might need to listen to someone else if it's not you. If you're feeling perfectly balanced and fine, then try and lend an ear to any friends or family members who might be struggling and having a more difficult time. It feels like financially and on a material level, everything will be quite secure and solid for you. Like on the outside, I feel like everything looks calm and peaceful in your life, but it's just maybe how you're feeling. But throughout the course of, I feel like these readings are representing like a day or two from when you watch. So I feel like if you are currently feeling unstable, I feel like your situation will become more stable, especially financially. You might be able to make a bit of money that puts you in a better position. And I feel like internally you might go through a kind of transformation where you reflect and look back on certain things and make some changes to bring more balance to you. That might include getting a lot of rest, just taking some time out, taking a break from working so hard, from doing so much. And yeah, this friend is coming through strongly, so I do feel like there's an important person to communicate with you or to be there with you, to support you. And the energy of completion, so it might be a matter that's been left uncompleted for a long time that's going to be wrapped up, that will allow you to start fresh. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit tense today. I'm having a bit of back and neck and shoulder pain. But subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Check out the information in the description box if you're interested in personal readings, PayPal for donations, Instagram, Twitter, or Patreon. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye! This reading is for you if you chose the Smokey Quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Dreezy Chanel Slides featuring Cash Doll. You'll get pop, no Pennywise. Money gets stacked up ceiling high. Weekend coupe, no enterprise. Got 'em right now, no getting back. Brand new drip, Chanel slides. The motherfuckers hurt, but they still fly. No pressure, you ain't gotta sell that. Wake up next day, I'm still high. Chanel bag, Chanel tag. These weak bitches gonna steal swag. Chanel slides, Chanel fly. Bitch going broke trying to get fly. Then you have some channeled messages. And you have grey weather. More of the same issues. Tiring work. Car issues. And stressful. It feels like you guys are going to be working very hard and it's just going to be very tiring and stressful. And like a grey, kind of moody day. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have abundance. It does feel worth the work though. Feels like the money you're getting is worth the work that you're doing. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have openness. From the White Newman Tarot, you have the Devil. Yeah, I'm feeling quite a lot of irritation and stress for you guys. Yeah, and the Ten of Wands from the Healing Light Tarot. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Prince of Pentacles. And from the Neo Tarot, you have the Ace of Wands. But it does feel like overall positive energy for you, but it does feel like quite materialistic energy. Like I feel like your focus is purely work. Purely work, and it feels like work's quite stressful. It feels like you maybe are under quite a lot of pressure to make money. And it might be, for some of you, it might be because you're feeling a pressure to look good or to fit in with certain things, certain circles, and you might have to make more than you would have otherwise. But for most of you, I feel like you do have like legitimate reasons to be needing more money. And it feels like the work that you're doing is very exhausting and samey, like kind of same day in, day out. You might be getting really pissed off with the work that you do. Really frustrated. You might have really stressful colleagues as well for some of you. If that's the case, like if you do really hate your work and it's really stressful, it's really tiring, and you have to put in long hours to get the money, it might be time to look for something new. And you might find yourself called to do that. Spirit says car issues, so I do feel like you might have trouble getting, whether or not it's like your car or it's like trying to get public transport, you might find that it's very slow and a lot of things go wrong. And again, I feel like people, even if it's not you, I feel like people in the world around you might be very stressed. So be careful even if you're a pedestrian. I've noticed a lot of people, and Spirit keeps talking about car issues, car crashes, things like that. So be very, very careful. I've noticed a lot of people driving mad, absolutely mad, with lots of road rage. So be careful, especially if you have children. Please, please, please be really careful. Like look, triple check, even if you're a pedestrian again, just like check that no one is driving really weird. Because you can only control yourself. You can't control if other people are mad out in the world. That's just a side message. I feel like you guys, despite having stress and being in a bad mood for some of the day, I do feel like you're going to get out of it. Like you might have some stress when you're traveling, commuting, trying to get to somewhere or just trying to do work. It might be very stressful. You might have to deal with stressful people. But I do feel like you'll manage to just get on with it. You'll manage to keep your head down and keep going and stay grounded despite the stress. And I do feel like you're even going to find some kind of optimism and inspiration and excitement to get out of any kind of grey, depressing, stressed, angry, irritated mood. Be careful if you are getting angry and if you do have road rage, please do try and calm down and be very grounded and stable. I'm also feeling like there might be people in your life who you're arguing with. There might be stressful conversations to have. It might not be to do with work. And you might be really tense and like, you might not want to communicate with these people, but I feel like openness can help with any stressful issues, with any arguments. It can really help to be open rather than shutting it out. But overall, I feel like you guys are making money, you're doing a lot of hard work, and it does feel very difficult, but it feels worthwhile. You might be able to afford some new clothes, some new things. There might be things you've been needing. You might need to get some work done on your car, for example. Yeah, it does feel like traveling will be an issue, even if you're not the one driving. It does feel like be very careful being even a pedestrian. And travel might be very slow, so plan for that. If you're going to work or anything, just plan for it to take twice as long, I would say. But there is something exciting happening. You might get some good news. Especially, I would say, if you do have a really stressful job and you're looking for a new job, you potentially will get some really good news very soon. So I hope you enjoyed that group 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Janae Yuko Bed Peace featuring Childish Gambino. Ain't nobody here, baby, let's get wasted. We should just get naked. Cause I've been working hard, and I know you be on the same shit. Every other day is a different game that you just can't win. I just want to ease your mind and make you feel alright. So go ahead, tell your baby mama you can be with me tonight. What I am trying to say is that love is ours to make, so we should make it. Everything else can wait. Then you have some channeled messages, and you have client. You have no obvious worries or issues in your world. Yeah, it does feel like a very peaceful day. You might get to just stay in bed with the song. Going on a mission. We might go on an adventure. A lie to be revealed. Worries will be easing. Nice, beautiful day. And omens which are threatening. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have change. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have power and flexibility. From the White Newman Tarot, you have the 4 of Cups. Oh wow, from the Healing Light Tarot, you have the 4 of Cups again. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the 3 of Wands. And from the Neo Tarot, you have the 9 of Wands. Very interesting. I do feel like the mood is going to maybe change throughout the day to either be from... I feel like for most of you, it's going to go from seeing kind of threatening omens to having an easing of your worries and to feeling really peaceful and calm. Sorry if my voice sounds really tense today. I'm having some neck and shoulder issues. It's a bit difficult to lean over and do the readings, but yeah, I'm feeling some of you guys, you're going to have your worries ease throughout the day. There's going to be like a big change. And for some of you, I feel like you're not really having any worries, but you might be seeing threatening omens anyway. Like things might be fine, but you're just seeing things as not fine. But for the most of you, and the general energy of what I'm feeling is quite a peaceful day, but you might just be feeling quite stressed under the surface. You might want to shut everyone out. For some of you, it could just be you and your partner and you want to shut everyone else out and just enjoy the day together and have a nice time. And it does feel like that would be really nice for you. It does feel like you could do that. But for some of you, I feel like there's some work for you to do, some potential work. For some of you, you might have like a lot of options of what to do and feel a bit overwhelmed, I'm seeing. And again, you might want to shut everyone out as a result. I am feeling like a stiffness for you guys, like not just my neck, but like I feel like in your energy, you might feel a bit stuck. And it might be with the amount of stuff you've got on. You might have a lot of stuff going on. And maybe there's not any obvious worries or issues, but maybe you just don't feel very good. And it might be good to maybe cancel some of the things that you were going to do, to like rearrange your plans. Yeah, because it feels like you might just need to like ease your mind for a day. You might have been seeing loads of threatening omens, even though there's not anything like obviously wrong. And you might just need kind of rest. It feels like you've been doing a lot. And it might even be over the next kind of couple of days, your immediate future. You might be doing a lot and then need a rest and have a change in that way. To reschedule your plans, to swap things around, to give you some more space, some more flexibility, to create more power for you to take on anything you need to. Spirit says a lie to be revealed. So I'm not sure if you have been like waiting for information, but you might receive that and that might make you go into yourself and think for a while. You might have to deliberate about what to do with the information you receive. There might be a lot of power in the information you receive. The information you receive might change everything for you. It might change the mood. With a nice, beautiful day, it does feel like the weather might be getting very nice for you guys. It might be very beautiful, but at the same time, it might change throughout the day and it might turn to like thunder and lightning from being really nice. So again, be flexible with your plans. Like if you are going on a little adventure, be prepared that the weather might change, things might change, plans are flexible and subject to change. Someone might make plans with you and then not really feel like going, or vice versa. You might make plans with someone and not feel like going. And yeah, with client there, it might be to do with work, like maybe you have some work come in and maybe it's too much work and you can't handle it and you have to cancel some of it. That's the kind of vibe I'm seeing. I feel like you guys will be a bit stressed, a little bit moody, maybe a little bit down, but it does feel quite peaceful overall. I feel like there's some things you can rearrange to give you some space, to give you some time to just be and to think about what is most important, to prioritize what's most important. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that group 5. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the orange calcite. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Anthony Hamilton, Everybody. We have seen some things in our lives. We've had some long and sorrow roads. That's how I know it's all right to cry. Go on, release your heavy load. Pray hard, walk tall, do right. Find love, hold on for life. Lord, I know that you are there. I feel a burning in my bones. Free us from the lion's den and take us home. Everybody needs love in their life. Everybody needs a little sun to shine. Then you have some channeled messages and you have something to be really excited about. Sun. A lovely home. Staying in a more right environment, and home. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have intuition. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have love. From the White Newman Tarot, you have the Two of Pentacles. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Sun. Where our Spirit said Sun as well. I definitely feel like you guys are probably going to get some nice weather. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Six of Swords, Science. And from the Neo Tarot, you have the Star. Very nice energy. It does feel like you're going to be coming out of a period of feeling a bit down and depressed into a more happy, right environment, like within yourself and outside of yourself. For some of you, might be moving home to a nicer home, or going on holiday somewhere to stay in a nicer place than where you'd usually stay, and it might be with someone you really love. Someone might be assisting you to get you out of a difficult time. You might have some really emotional moments where you cry and just release your tears. And you also might be feeling very connected to either your higher power or just your intuition. You might be getting a lot of downloads. You might be deep in prayer. And I am feeling this like wishing energy. You might be praying, wishing, manifesting, imagining, dreaming, daydreaming, trying to perceive a better future. Because it does feel like you guys have been through a lot, and it's like time to let go of all the past, time to grieve over it and get excited about your future. And that might start with maybe moving house or going on holiday or some other kind of transition. I feel like your immediate future is the kind of transition. So you might receive some good news to be excited about, but immediately before that you might have to cry and release. Or it might come the other way around. You might get some news that makes you more excited about your future, and then you just have to go through a kind of releasing process to let go. There is something to be excited and optimistic about, and it does feel like something you've been wishing and praying for. And it feels like it will take you out of a more negative, depressed, down kind of state into a more positive one. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel is appearing for you. The sun is shining on you, maybe literally, maybe just figuratively. You may have some decisions to make, especially if you are like invited on holiday, or if you do get an opportunity to move, you might be making a decision about moving house or making a decision about going away somewhere. It's so interesting. The song says everybody needs love in their life, and then you have the love card, and everyone needs a little sun to shine, and then you have the sun card. So definitely listen to this song. It feels like you do have people around you who love you, and it feels like you're very loved by the universe, or by God, or by spirit, or whatever you want to call it. In general, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of love around you, and the energy is very warm and positive, and like it's getting better. Things are looking up, no matter how hard it's been for you in the past. I feel like there is something to feel positive about, something to look forward to. And for the time being, you might just find yourself really happy at home or outside in the sun, having some really nice weather. So really great energy for you, Group 6. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the clear quartz or the white quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Tiana Taylor, Out of My League. If I tell you you belong to me, would you be mine in reality? And not just in my mind. I'm so tired of being invisible to you. I'm so tired. How could a boy like you ever want a girl like me? You're way out of my league. And then you have some channeled messages, and you have interesting, weird meeting. Lots of meetings on the agenda. Getting something straightened. Meeting. Really interesting. So you guys have meeting 3 times. There is a new person, and you might be meeting somebody brand new. Maybe someone really interesting. Arriving. True love. And staying in. So I'm not sure if some of you guys work from home and you're having like a lot of from home Zoom meetings, or it might be that maybe you go out and meet a lot of people and then you stay in afterwards. And I'm also seeing maybe some of you guys have visitors, like a lot of visitors coming, including someone brand new you've never met before, maybe. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Illusion. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Wonders and Wisdom. From the White Newman Tarot, you have the Two of Wands. From the Healing Light Tarot, you have the Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Prince of Cups and the Nine of Cups, Happiness. And from the Neo Tarot, you have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you might just want to stay really close to home, but you might meet someone somehow even though you're at home, or you might like go out and then, like I said, stay home afterwards. It could be like online dating or meeting someone, as I said, via Zoom, or someone just happens to like come to your house, something like that. But I am feeling the energy of love, with Spirit saying true love. You have the Prince of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, and then we have 2 twos here, and the Song. And it might be someone you would think would be out of your league, someone you would think would be too good for you, someone who's like a fantasy person. You might think it's an illusion that they're interested in you. But it does feel like somebody is interested in you, and there is strong potential to meet somebody very attractive today if you are interested in that. Likewise, it could be work meetings, and I feel like for most of you it probably is a lot of different work meetings. It could be that you go to work and have a really busy day and then just want to go home and isolate yourself with your partner, or just go home and isolate yourself. But yeah, if you do go out, there's strong energy for meeting somebody really, really attractive. Somebody brand new. Or it could be somebody new at your work who's just started, who you might be able to make friends with. They might be a really nice person to connect with. They might be very intelligent. It might be someone who you think doesn't notice you, who's not been paying attention to you. Maybe it's your partner. You feel like your partner hasn't noticed you recently. They might be paying you a lot of attention. It does feel like there's some decisions to make, and you might need to kind of go off on your own to make the decisions, because there might be a lot of really exciting emotional stuff happening in your life. Emotional stuff in general. It doesn't have to be romantic relationships. For some of you, it could be that someone in your family has like had a baby or something like that, and you're meeting them for the first time. Or for some of you, it could be just like a completely out of the blue meeting with somebody. I am feeling kind of out of the blue energy. Something that's like a dream that's happening, that you might think is an illusion. And you might have to see through and see if is it an illusion or not. But Spirit's saying true love, so I do feel like if you're meeting somebody in a love way, like if you're falling in love with someone, then it does seem trustworthy. Financially, it feels like things are good, but you might have some very important decisions to make with regards to work. And you might have to keep these decisions to yourself. But I am seeing there might be something to celebrate, but you might not be able to celebrate it with the world at large. You might have to keep it private for now. But it does feel like you're going to be very happy. I feel like happy with whatever decisions you make, happy with whatever meetings happen, happy with however things go. And Spirit says getting something straightened, so I'm not sure if you've been really concerned about something, if something's been really up in the air. It might be someone else who needs to decide about something. The meetings might not even involve you. It could be like your boss meeting with someone to discuss something to do with your job, or I don't know, something that someone else is doing to straighten something in your reality. For example, the meetings on the agenda could be like politicians deciding things that affect you personally. It could be like really positive change for you personally. but it might not be that the actual meetings and decisions are your personal meetings, if you know what I mean. For some of you, it could be like larger stuff happening. But there is an energy of like feeling like something might be too good to be true. Like a daydreamy energy. So I feel like it is important for you to stay practical, to stay grounded, to be able to distinguish between what's real and what's a daydream, what's a fantasy, and what's real. But I'm getting very, very positive energy from this, and I do feel like if you are in a relationship, it feels like it's going to be going very, very well. You might even experience a proposal or something if you're in a relationship, or you might meet someone and fall in love with them. There's that kind of exciting, weird, wonderful energy going on. So really nice reading, Group 7. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here. I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.